Hello, and welcome back to more Mario Sunshine. Last time
I guess what? It's Gelato Beach.
I knew it wasn't.
You probably were a little unsure though.
Nope, I was 100% sure this was Ricco Harbor.
Okay. Ricco.
Yes. So I forgot to open the soda.
So anyway, me doxing someone.
I had a feeling you were saving it for the video. Why didn't you just say so?
I wasn't planning on it. I was just gonna not say anything. I didn't really do anything. Somebody asked a question in the Beanie group, and I approved the question. I approved it and answered their question, and then I realized after doing it that they included a screenshot of the price guide, which you're not supposed to do because it's supposed to be paid information. So I'm like, I should probably delete this. And then I realized that they also included their email in there, so I'm like, yeah.
Good shit.
Their email was just first name, last name at gmail.com, and you could see their first and last name on Facebook anyway, so it wasn't exactly hard to find info, but...
Well, still, they, I wouldn't say you doxed them so much as you, didn't...
I aid and abetted it.
No, it was more like you didn't prevent them from doxing themselves, even though you could have been considered to have a duty to do so, but, like...
Yeah. Anyway, nothing wrong with doxing, regardless. We just had a conversation about me not giving a shit about privacy, so...
So... This is your favorite level. Is part of that
it
being a sandbox?
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Damn it.
I like the music. I like the atmosphere. There's something about, like, open industrial areas that I find interesting in the way that, like, some people find, like, liminal spaces weird. Anything that's, like...
Camera. Good. Go on.
I don't know, it's... You know, if you're ever, like, driving by a city and there's just, like, a really big open kind of, like, construction area or, like, a place where, like, there's a whole bunch of storage containers and stuff, it's one of those things that, like, you usually don't really think about that much, but, you know, there's, like, a limited number of people that work in that environment and are, like, you know, making a large noticeable impact on society eventually, but, like, not quite yet. I don't know, it's just... Something about that always stands out to me is it's like a weird aspect of the world that you don't usually think about that much.
I can't say I've thought about that with just industrial sites generally, but whenever I see like a sign that's like, hey, soon this thing is gonna be here, especially if it has a specific like time frame, but the time frame is really far in the future. One thing I can always think of is like when I went to Legoland as a kid, you know, they're always expanding the park, right? Like every so often, and so I would see this sign that's like, you know, this section of the park is coming in, let's say I went there in like, you know, 2005, it's like coming in spring 2007, and I'm like, it's just weird to think about them having something specifically planned like that for so far in the future, even though it makes sense. I don't know.
But yeah, so I like the atmosphere, I like the music, I do like the parts of the level that are just, you know, climbing around and jumping on scaffolding and the, like, fences and stuff. I wish there was more of that, because there's one Shine mission that makes use of it, and you can actually skip, like, most of it if you want. But, yeah, I don't know, it's just cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Donk.
Burgundy.
Let's see. I know where my objective is, but,
Vegas 8.
Keegan! Is there any point in doing this? I assume there's a blue point right there somewhere.
It's just a shortcut. There might be a tunnel somewhere. I don't have the page open for blue coins. I think this is actually how you're meant to get up to that higher level, because the side flip that you did to get up there was kind of jank.
I already don't remember the side flip I did. I really wish I could...
Just spray the ground and then you can slide. Yeah.
There we go.
A whoosh.
Oh, that's fast. Damn. Alright.
Did you see there was a split path? That might be for a blue coin.
That was where I came up.
Okay.
Can't go up here, because that is
No, you
blocked.
can. Just don't side flip.
I wasn't side flipping, what the hell? Okay, I can't do that anyway. Yeah, that other split path is where I originally came from.
I see.
And
Yeah.
good. I think all of these would have been blocked, though. Are you sure this is the way I was supposed to go?
No, there might have been a path, like, you know, going up the ship or something. There's probably, like, arrow signs telling you where you're supposed to go. But it's this game, so you gotta make your own way.
Oh, I didn't see the other way back. Oh well. Arrows?
Daryl's. Mario.
Mario. Bonk.
Mario, go fish!
Yes.
That was me doing an impression of
American advertising.
Jeremy doing an impression of Marge Simpson saying a line from, like, Mario's Fun and Games or whatever the fuck it's called.
Wait, who's saying it? Which
My brother
character?
Jeremy,
Which character?
as Marge Simpson.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I heard you say Marge, but then you said, yeah, it's from, like, the Mario, like...
Well, the
Mario.
line is from that, but it's
Right,
said
okay.
in the Marge voice.
I see.
Except it's not. It's in Jeremy impersonating that.
Oh god, I'm so confused.
I just couldn't understand Detective Pikachu because, like, I never really got Pokemon. I was more into Ninja Turtles. Is it like, did it start as a show or a game? So wait, so this is a movie based off of a game that was based off of a show that was based off of a game. Wow. And then they're like, it's actually not that many levels deep. He's like, oh, I just don't get it though. Like, what are Pokemon exactly?
Once again, referencing something very specific. Also, there's no way that was the intended way to do this, because it's going to be way too slow. Can I...
Yeah.
There's no way I can shoot the X from here. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Probably with rocket nozzle, if I had to guess.
Maybe. I don't really know. And yeah, that was me slightly exaggerating it, but it was the James Rolfe, like, VHS. Or no, it wasn't VHS, it was the review show that he did with the fucking Screenwave people. I don't remember what the show was called. The video rental store thing.
Yep. Anyway, I'll get more blue coins later on. Plonk.
Why does the ground look like a really unappetizing saltine cracker? I never noticed
You are
that before.
correct. Ow.
Oh shit.
Why is this so finicky?
But is it finicky or is it the pinnacle of game design?
Ow.
Like the rapid twitching.
Yes. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know the reason I had to scrub that off.
Oh shit, blackface.
Oh god, it's true.
Irredeemably bad.
Face turns red? Okay. Nice, turn purple. Got it. I like that he turns flat, that's good.
Yes. Bleh.
This was the first appearance of Koopa Bloopa, right? Not just in the
Think
game,
so.
but like in the series.
I'm not convinced this is really that much of a recurring entity, to be honest.
He's in Paper
was
Mario a couple
probably
times
in-
at least.
I mean, maybe by name, the design's at least a little different. In Thousand Year Door, it's just a regular blooper, but big, I think.
Okay. But then he's in Super, and then he's also in Sticker
I
Star.
don't remember. It's like King Boo. He has like 7 different designs.
He's changing up his style.
King Boo riding a motorcycle in Mario Kart Wii was the inspiration for King Radical from Dr. McNinja.
What was it actually?
Yes.
That's awesome. Also, we gotta be quick this segment. We gotta be quick. Josh is gonna get gooped up. He's gonna be spirited away by the demon arc.
The fuck? I set a bad precedent today by going into work when I wasn't scheduled.
I mean, but they asked you to a day in advance and they paid you, right?
Yes, but I like being able to just say fuck it.
Okay, then just do
and
so.
I still might be able to in some cases. It depends. I did it this time because apparently somebody's dad like had a heart attack or something, and they couldn't come in. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Again, it's fine for them to ask, and it's fine for you to do it. The only thing that's not fine is if you say no and then they throw a hissy fit.
I mean, I think the biggest hissy fit that could be thrown is just kind of like guilt tripping.
I know.
They wouldn't like cut my hours or anything. But
okay, just for the record, I know they vary in speed, and you want to.
Yeah.
Is it? If I'm remembering right, it's fine to get the slow one, right? Like it's.
I think so, and I think green is the slow one. So yeah, right now you're just going into the racetrack, but there should be at least one. There should be at least one blue coin that you can find by. Yeah.
Oh. Apparently that's not gonna work.
Maybe you needed a faster one. I don't know if those let you jump higher or not.
I just needed to I can push forward on the stick to make it go faster. I just needed to do that. Alright. Cool.
The only unfortunate thing about this level is that it makes me think of the smell of vomit.
Oh. I think I remember my brother trying to do this level. Unless this is in the segment you had your brother do.
No, that was in Bianca, I think. Alright, you might want to just go with the middle one here. I don't know, because, like, you do have to be fast.
I'm pretty sure you can do it with the green one. Otherwise it won't give it to you.
Featuring balsa wood. Yeah. As if I know what different types of wood are actually like.
Did you say what time to beat? I don't remember.
No. There's 2 shines here, one of them for beating a time and one of them for just getting to the end. But I think the one that makes you... I think the one that... Like, the first one also has a time requirement that it just doesn't advertise. Oh. Now I'm gonna find out.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
H.
Yes. Anyway, so like I say, we've got to be quick. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's all about that speed. Apparently 45 seconds.
For the first one?
Yes.
What about the second one? I'm guessing 30.
40.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm fine even on the slow one. I could just do that again. The caged shining sprite. More like the caged child.
This is the good one.
One of the good ones?
Yes.
I know it's offensive.
Good.
Oh, you edgelord.
It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. I don't remember if he was saying that taking candy from a baby is fine by him, or just the fact that it was easy to do. jig.
I want to get up on top of that crane. I had a good way of getting up there.
Yeah, I mean, you can spin jump from the top of the ship, but I think if you just keep going this way, you'll kind of get to the higher level anyway.
Right.
At some point, you have to raise this sub. You might as well do it now.
Well, oh, we're talking to this guy.
No.
Did it again. What? No.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God. Asshole. Okay. Good.
I actually don't remember. There's like a propeller that you spray, but maybe it's only in some...
Oh, no. I don't want to do that.
Wow. Oh, episode 1 only. Good.
What is? The blue one?
The one from the submarine, yeah.
Good. Alright, well, I got up here somehow. Oh.
Ah.
Alright. Make a save state.
I think you might have already bypassed the good part.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Hard to say. I don't really know what the intent in this area is, because it's just kind of big and open.
Well, I'm having fun.
I am. Diarrhea.
You motherfucker,
That was
that's why I saved
fantastic.
stated.
A rather fantastic harbor adventure.
Yes. Gonna name the segment that. We don't think of anything better.
Well, I mean, it's got to have some kind of shitty harbor pun, like
Harboring a fugitive.
harboring no ill will. I don't know.
The phrase harboring a fugitive always makes me think of this stupid meme. Fuck off! This stupid meme I saw when I was a kid, which is like, learn Chinese quickly, and it was like...
You're not going to be learning Chinese quickly.
No, it was, it was a meme that was like, I don't even remember most of the examples, but it was like, you know, like, greeting somebody, it's like, you say, how are you? And it's basically just English, like, phrases, and claiming, like, oh yeah, this is totally the Chinese. And I remember, they got really specific, and one of them, you know, was like, here's how you say, are you harboring a fugitive? It's who you hiding. It's like really stupid.
I think that coin that you just got was the one that made me restart my save file.
Oh jeez.
Oh. And they're like, you didn't have to do that.
They act as if you made them restart the file themselves. And or watch you do it.
I'm incredibly angry that you did this.
Huh.
Yeah.
Looks like I should be able to make that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, you didn't make it.
This leads to a secret
Very
eventually, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing that's a rocket nozzle thing. Okay.
Surprisingly, it's not. No, I lied. It actually is.
You motherfucker.
I have deceived you. Yeah. Meteoric hip drop. And you're gonna
Is
be
this
like,
the good part? What was that?
no, the good part is like kind of to the right of the level entrance where there's like a whole bunch of climby shit and there's like a...
I'll do it unnecessarily in a different mission. How about that?
treat.
Did you say treat?
Yes.
Why?
Because I took too long to respond and it made me think of like... I forget if it was Homestar or Strong Bad, was asking the little girl, like, do you like tricks or treats? And she like stops and considers, and it's just like, treats.
That's it. I could get the rocket nozzle now, or I could choose to choose shoes.
Oh. I'm also now questioning where this alleged good part ever was, because I actually haven't seen it. I am seeing an M on the wall, though.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay. Fuck. That was bad. Well, I fell.
Yes. I wonder what's inside these buildings. Maybe it's corpses.
It could be. It's probably just someone's dog, though.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Just
It just
open
gave
up.
me a random. It just gave me a random memory of like a filler episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that involved like some of the side characters like investigating a murder in whatever the hell the capital city is called. It might just be Capital. It was something to do with warehouses, and then it turned out that like it wasn't a dead body. Yeah, it turned out that it wasn't like a dead body after all. It was just Riza's dog had been like taking bones and burying them places or something. I don't know.
Isn't there something in that show about a dog that's like fucked up and people hate?
Yes. I don't know if I should. It's not really spoilers. It happens very, very early into the series, and most people that care know about it. One of the very early plots. So, I mean...
You're gonna get that rocket nozzle point.
Oh, yeah. One of the very early plots is that, Ed has to... The protagonist has to, like, pass an alchemy exam, and, to, like, become state certified. And while he's doing this, he's staying at the home of a, like, professional alchemist. And it's established that, like, they get funding to do alchemical research, but only if they keep producing results that show that, you know, they're actually doing something and not just fucking around. And this guy, you know, he's been trying to do this experiment with, like,
This one's really tight, by the way. You might want to actually let it despawn and, like, hit it again.
Why would that help?
Because you probably want to, like, be prepared for it the moment you activate it.
Anyway, this guy he's staying with, Shao Tucker, he wants to, like, create alchemical chimera. Oh, sorry, I just realized I should probably do, like, the funny...
Water slide, yeah.
He wants to create, chimeras, and specifically he had research a few years ago where he was able to create... Oh, God, Jesus, that is tight. He created a chimera that could speak, but all it said was, I want to die. And and also it's established that, like, you know, his wife left him or died or something, and then anyway, it turns out that, like, he's, like, close to a deadline, and so, you know, shortly after they're celebrating Ed passing his exam, they come back, and Ed had been bonding with Shao's daughter Nina, and the guy got desperate and was, you know, probably gonna, like, be completely out of money and out of a home if he didn't produce alchemical results for his research. So he tries to make another chimera, which the first time he made it out of his wife and some other animal, and this time he made it out of his daughter and his dog. So that picture you see of the dog with the long hair is those two fused together.
I don't know if I've seen the picture. No, I've probably seen the picture at some point.
It's not that creepy looking, it's just kind of dark.
Yeah.
And, all she says is, Edward, Edward, my friend.
Weed.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, right, there was, like, a crate there, and then it bounced all the way over here. Good shit.
For some reason, yeah.
I should probably get the other coin before I forget about it.
If we're still wandering, go ahead and do that. And...
It's crazy how far this goes. Like, it doesn't seem like it should work like that.
What do you mean?
when you slide, because you go way beyond where the water is.
I mean, you can do it infinitely.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this doesn't work as well as you'd hope. I think the timer on this one is a lot better than the other one, but, bench. But peas alone.
Oh. Yeah, that's not so bad. Okay, in all seriousness, let's go for the, and I will go to the good part.
Which doesn't exist.
Anyway, people, as much as they find that scene depressing, really like to meme on it, so they'll post, like, you know, Happy Father's Day, and they'll post a picture of Shataka, and people are like, no, you fucker! How dare you remind me?
By the way, I think
it's one of those things where it's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah. I think you can kill these spiders for blue coins.
Really? That sounds fake.
You have to like hit them from the other side of the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, Relax Alex did a video on Full Metal Alchemist, and I think there was a part. He mostly does.
Okay.
There was some point where, you know, he's talking about the show, you know, trying to get people interested who hadn't seen it before. And there's a part where he's like, and there's even an episode with a cute little dog, and all the comments are just like, you asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's exactly the style of humor of the fan base, is they'll deliberately say extremely provocative, like, shit about that. Not provocative, I guess, just bait people in that way and be like, oh yeah, and, you know, remember Nina?
it sounds similar to the Jurassic Bark jokes for a future.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
which,
I'm sure there must be other examples of shows that have like an infamous moment that people like to, you know, be like, oh man, you should totally see this, ha ha ha. Like,
I still maintain that people are overblowing Jurassic Bark a bit. Like, it was a sad episode, but
I think, yeah, I think there are sadder.
Well, I mean, there's also just, I am less affected by animal stuff than I think the average person is, but it's like yes. The common opinion is always like, you know, you always skip this episode on rewatches.
It's not that bad. It's not even.
Revenge for a loaf.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's get this shine. Bonk. Okay, I wasn't sure where the platform was. Is this a trampoline?
Yes, it is. As represented by this pubic hair.
It's a Spongify tile.
I do not know what that means.
In the Chamber of Secrets PC game, the final spell that you get is a Spongify, which you basically you find these random carpet tiles that look exactly like that, but green, and you can cast.
You don't want to go for hair.
Oh, I see. You see these carpet tiles, and if you cast a spell on them, then it creates like this magic bouncy platform on top of them.
No such thing as Flipendo.
Flipendo absolutely is a spell, even if it's not mentioned in the books. Like that one, I remember as being on a short list that Rowling gave them that was like, here's some spells you can use for the game.
I think I'm going to withdraw a single galleon.
Okay. I'm so fucking glad I did that.
Well, if you hadn't save stated, I was going to mention you can just skip the entire fucking level by just rocketing into the bottom of this tower.
Gotcha. Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yee.
We're actually not doing that bad time-wise, because the second shrine was gotten so quickly.
Rizno plants, dear.
We're only at 30 minutes in.
I stand by Rizno plants, dear. How about Omenamite?
The secret of Ricco T-Crid. The secret of Ricco.
I'm going to point out one. Yes. One side thing you should do here, because you did one of the spiders on the ship and not the other one.
Okay. There was one inside here that I did. Okay.
You didn't get this one. Oh, it's the spidoiders.
Anyway, that is actually a good show I haven't seen in a few years, and it's one that, like, not only is it widely considered one of the greatest shows, it's also one of those ones that, like Death Note, is often recommended to, like, people who don't normally watch it, because it's not very anime-like.
Yeah, that was what Alex was saying.
And, there was a Tumblr post I saw that I'd like to mention here, actually, that sort of tried to codify this. And they described it as being the, was it just the WAS scale? I think it was the WAS scale, W-A-S, for weeb ass shit. And it's basically 3 measures. And if it has a low score for all 3 of them, then it's like a good show for people who don't normally watch anime.
Audio randomly cut for me.
Oh, you can't hear me? That's unfortunate. One moment. How about now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, seems like it was on your end. I didn't even touch my mic, so it wasn't that. Right. Anyway, it's 3 measures, and if it's got a low score in all 3... The lower the score overall, the better it is, but, the better it is to recommend to people who don't normally watch anime. But it's also something that is different for different people. Like, some people might be able to handle, a higher score in one.
You're doing a good job here, by the way.
The weeb score is for how much, weeby Japanese stuff is needed. So,
just knowing Japanese culture and,
Yeah, how much of that do you need to know to be able to properly, enjoy all of this show? Some shows, you need to know a lot of it. There's that fucking show that's about, Rakugo storytelling. It's like, if you don't know what the fuck Rakugo is or anything about it, or any
I don't, so...
Fuck me.
About Hikaru no Go, or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know what that is.
That's a show that Martin likes, that's just...
Hikaru no Go.
Well, imagine Yu-Gi-Oh!, but instead of card games, it's just Go.
Oh,
and
okay.
also, it's nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I don't know why I mentioned that. It's just, it's competitive Go playing, and it's very dramatic.
I see. Then there's the ass score, because again, this is weeb ass shit. So, the ass score is, how much just unnecessary titillating fan service there is.
Alright.
Because that can be pretty distracting. Even if you're not, not like offender or anything, it can just be distracting and annoying. Then there's the shit score, which is, even if it's a good show, it can still be shit. As in, just have completely stupid horseshit in it. Which, for some people, that's part of the fun, is just how ridiculous it can get. For a lot of other people, it, makes it hard to take it seriously.
Does that include just, wacky hijinks of, people falling over and,
it could be.
just... Okay.
And basically, in the post, they gave Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood as an example, because they said this show has a very low score for all 3 of these. You don't need basically any Japanese culture knowledge, because it doesn't take place in Japan and doesn't incorporate that much Japanese stuff. It's like fictional fantasy Europe, basically. It really doesn't have very much fan service at all. There's like a tiny bit, you know, it has characters that, you know, look attractive to different people and stuff like that. But you know, that's just
But no
normal.
girl Chan.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, basically, it's not gonna have the like, oh, oops, oh, you bumped into me and you saw up my skirt. Oh, it's so skiboski, you pervert. You know, and it also
Cut back to me.
it has some antics, but it's mostly, and it definitely has its comedy as well, but it's mostly just, you know, a good show that happens to be like animated in Japan. Like,
Yes.
I'd like to go through it again someday. This is not
Maybe.
specifically me dropping hits to watch it with you. We could. I'm just making an idle for it as well.
Yeah.
I definitely do want
Not
to
real.
watch Steins Gate with you and Joel though. Joel though has seen it, but yeah. I keep mentioning that. Anyway, this is the, what is this? Goop Blue.
It's just goopage bloopage again.
Is it just do the same thing?
Yes.
But he's different place. He's different
Yes.
place. He's different place.
He's different place. You have found the different place.
Mm-hmm.
Could
I
just
bet I
get
can get
that
up there without
rocket
rocket.
nozzle.
The
Maybe, yes, but you should get Rocket anyway.
why? Does he have an attack that makes it annoying?
No, it's the same fight as before. There's just a blue coin I wanted you to get.
Oh. Did the
So,
rivets? Yeah, the rivets are disappearing. That's good.
I think those are shadows of coins above you, actually. Maybe. Unclear.
Uh-oh.
Good. Alright, so remember when I said you could just say fuck the entire thing and get into the cage from the bottom? You want to do that now.
Okay.
There's also a coin just kind of hanging off the side of, like, one of the girders on, like, the opposite side of the Garbledina from where you are now.
Alright. I'm gonna replenish my health.
Garbledina needs to be used more often,
Yeah, probably.
by me specifically, in this room at this time.
No two people.
No true Scots people. That didn't quite work out. To the left is the one I was vague about.
Off the edge of what, sorry?
It's just kind of keep going this way. It's here somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's by the rocket nozzle over there. Fact 2, Garbledina. Fact 3, he's like a big square, this guy.
That's it. Oh, that was sick. I like that. Can
Was
I
it
do this
lit?
the cool way? Yes. That would have
No.
worked if I fell off the correct side. That time I waited too long. Hmm. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
Re-dead scream. I have located another blue coin.
God damn it.
The other blue coin is in the water, so you might as well just fucking go down anyway. Okay, can we do the... Okay, you did the cool thing. Now time to fall. Do you see the fish? There was no fish. This is me at the Grand Canyon. Do you see?
I don't see the blue coin, I'm sorry.
You can't from here.
Oh. I failed you.
Yes.
God, I just... Where could it be?
Gonna be the last thing we get in the whole game.
Yep. It says
Oh,
20.
fish.
I think that's 20 of the coins I've done.
You got 219.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that.
Fuck.
I'm going to pointlessly mention that the colors of that pole reminded me of the nanny from Muppet Babies.
The Manny?
Nanny.
Oh, okay. There's nothing here, Hoss. Oh. What? It's in the blooper.
That enemy just isn't there until mission 4.
Good shit. Right.
Yes, it is.
Goopage, Bluepage. Let's go.
Barbie supermodel, let's do this. Hamburger helper, let's go. I don't know what that was. Those books are all boring. I only want to read books about animals.
I'm taking Bob into the fight.
What do you think?
Because it's true.
I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to blueberries.
Marry Joe. Yes.
Why
Why's the
was
wheel
that about
bouncing?
that? I'm upset by the fact that apparently Bluetooth is named after a Viking.
Yep. Because he like went all over the world, long distances. Even though Bluetooth is short range. Yeah, Harold Bluetooth. And the Bluetooth logo is the Viking runes for his initials.
What the hell?
Like
Yeah, that's what I saw. See, the post I looked at, it said that, and then it went on to say that, like, he might have been named that because he ate a lot of blueberries and had blue teeth, or maybe he just had, like, an infected tooth. People are like, he didn't just eat blueberries. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, maybe he ate a lot of them and it was like a metaphorical thing where it's like, oh, that guy.
But they were also saying that blueberries weren't even, like, in that part of the world, so I
I
don't
mean,
know.
what the fuck kind of fucking researcher put that shit in the article?
Well, then there were people in the comments that are like, this is clearly made up bullshit. Like, this is... See, people will believe anything. Obviously, it's called that because, like, you know, there used to be wireless headsets that had, like, a blue light where, like, at the microphone that would be by people's mouths, so, like, it would light up and make their teeth blue.
That's
like,
a stupider answer.
Everybody knows this. And people are like, no.
The Bluetooth thing is very easily verifiable. Like, it's a company that made it. It is a standard, but it was invented by just a company. And, you know, people can just ask.
No, people will just believe anything, though.
See, that's what I thought the spiders thing was for so long, was I thought it was one of those things that people automatically wrote off, and then were like, oh man, people will believe anything. But then it, like, was actually true. And then, as I've said before, probably even in a video, I heard people say both... I heard both of these things. I heard some people
We're talking
say,
about the spider's Jorg thing, right?
yeah, the, like, you know, people will eat 3 spiders a year or whatever, on average. Or whatever the statistic is. I didn't believe it just because...
Yeah, that's not true.
I didn't believe it just because I heard it and I was like, oh, okay. I specifically heard, like, oh, a lot of people don't believe this, but actually... And, you know, like I said, people have said both of these things. I've heard, and we're just going to end the video with this. I've heard both. Oh, it doesn't make any sense that a spider would crawl in there. They're not that stupid that they would just walk into your mouth and die. Which apparently is the correct answer. But I've also heard people say the following, and this also makes sense to me. I've heard people say, what, you think a spider can tell that it's your mouth? Like, no, it's just like a warm, damp area, and that's what spiders like. So they go in there to be comfortable, and then they don't realize it's, like, gonna kill them or something.
I'm not convinced spiders like damp areas.
See, I don't know, it's just one of those things that, again, you know, you hear someone say it, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense to me. It's like the fucking golden syrup bee tears thing, which I don't know if I should even get into.
Okay.
Maybe if people care, I can bring it up in another video. This will be a good brick joke. I'll mention this now, and then, you know, this video will go up in like 2 months, probably not that long, but you know, like a month. And then somebody in like a random stream that I do will be like, "Hey, Autumn, what's the B tiers golden syrup thing?" And I'll be like, "Oh fuck, okay." I just have to explain it. I'm looking forward to it. Hit me up. Okay, bye. Word to your mother.